To a new video. I am currently stood inside our greenhouse in our garden, just because it is slightly warmer inside the greenhouse than it is outside. But today I've got an exciting video because I am setting up a little bird feeding station in our garden that is going to go, I mean you can't see because I'm inside the greenhouse, but it's going to go next to the greenhouse, and I thought I would take you along for building that. And then on today's Friday, so at the beginning of next week, once it's had a few days and the birds have realised it's there, I'm going to come out and do some photography, hopefully, if there is birds on there. But I just thought I would take you through the whole process and show you all the things that I've got to set it up with. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch up with you in just a minute when I've stepped outside of the greenhouse and I'll show you what I've bought to set it up with. So this is everything I have bought to set it up with. I've got the little stand station thingy, and then I've got 2 feeders, some bird seed. You're not actually meant to give peanuts during the nesting season, because the little baby birds can choke on them, but that's not for a few weeks, so I think we'll be okay for a couple of weeks of peanuts in one of the feeders. I've also got this little bird house thing that I'm going to put in a hedge or something, I don't know, but I just thought it was really pretty and I want to know if the birds will actually use it. And then I've also got my little bird watchers field list, which I thought was cool because then I can just tick off everything that is there. I mean, I doubt we're gonna get some of these, but maybe some of them we can tick off on the bird feeding station. So I'm gonna set up my GoPro so I can film a time lapse of building it. I'm not sure how that's gonna go because I'm not sure how much construction it needs, but we will find out. And then so here's the greenhouse, and I'm gonna put it on the other side of the fence, and then I should be able to see it from our kitchen window and stuff. Okay guys, so I have managed to build the feeding station. Oh, there goes a leaflet. And I am now gonna fill up my bird feeders. I've got 2, and also the bird feeding station, it actually came with a couple, so I think this one's for water, well I'm gonna put water in it anyway, and another one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in these yet because I only have the 2 types of seeds. Maybe we'll just put more sunflower seeds in. But I've got the peanuts, which again you're not meant to feed during nesting season, but that's a few weeks off, so we should be okay. And also, I'm resting my phone on them, but we've got some black sunflower seeds. This one is already open because I've been using them in my window feeder that I sometimes show on my Instagram feed. That actually grew into sunflowers a few weeks ago, but hopefully this will not happen with these ones, and hopefully the birds will actually eat them. So I've got one that's they're both plastic. You can get them in metal, but the metal ones are more expensive, and I just thought if I take care of them enough, then these ones will be okay. But yeah, you're meant to you have to clean bird feeding station. You're meant to do it every fortnight because of bird flu and stuff. So hopefully if I keep them clean, then these 2 will be okay. You can get suet and stuff. I don't have any of that at the moment because I just thought I'd start with basic stuff, but maybe in the future we can put some suet stuff, depending on how well it goes, depending if any birds show up. Hopefully they will, but we will fill these up now and get it all set up. our feeders. It was actually quite successful for me, I think, because I didn't manage to spill any, which is quite impressive. I'm going to fill this one up with water in a minute, and then we can hang them up. So the bird feeder station, I should say, has 4 hooks. I'm thinking if we like put that one there and then this one here. I don't know, I think you can like get the little like coconut things or something to put on these ones, but we'll just do our 2 for now, and then I'll get the water. And then these 2, the ones that look like this, I think these fit on here. I hope it's going to be okay. I mean, maybe the birds will land on the fence and then go to it, I don't know. We will find out soon, I guess. And now I'll just go fill up the water one and we'll be ready to go. Okay, so I have successfully finished, finished it. I've finished filling them up. I did manage to fill the water one. I spilt some of the water on the way over here, but it's got some water in, so I think that's okay. And now we'll just have to wait and see if any birds arrive. I'm going to leave it a few days before I try and do any photography, because I want the birds to like know it's there, and you know, I mean, I don't know how long it'll take till one arrives. We will find out soon. But yeah, so see you in part 2 of the video. It's been about 2 weeks since I recorded the first part. It has actually got quite colder since I recorded it, hence why I'm wearing a hat now, and some gloves. But it is going well. The birds are appearing on my bird feeders. This one, the sunflower seed one, is like half empty now, so it's going quite well. And so in today's video, I was gonna sit down on this bench here and do some like photography of the bird feeder and like wear my like camouflage and just sit and wait for birds to appear on the bird feeder, but I've decided against that, mainly because it's quite cold and I don't want to sit outside for ages, and also because I actually have a Zoom call to get to in like half an hour. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my GoPro and I'm gonna like put it, and because it's got like I put a new like SD card in it, so it's got like 2 hours of space on, so I'm just going to set that up and record it, and hopefully I'll be able to like record a close-up of a bird landing on the bird feeder. Oh, and I'm also going to, if I come over here, I'm gonna hang these up now as well, because I have just not done it in the last 2 weeks, so I thought I would hang them up at the same time as I set up the GoPro. I'm not sure where I'm going to set the GoPro up, so I'm going to have a look at options in a second. But yeah, I hope you enjoy part 2 of this video, and hopefully we will get some good footage. Oh, there's a big truck going past. Well, hopefully we'll get some good footage of the birds landing on my bird feeder. Oh, I think it's got a cow in it. Wait, there's the truck. Big truck. Okay, so I've got my GoPro and there is like the bird feeder. I'm thinking either like secure it there, or like I do have this attachment here, like for like your car or whatever, and I was kind of thinking that I could stick it to the side of the greenhouse, and that then we could get a really good view, but I'm gonna have a look at the options and decide where to put it. So what I've done is I've stuck it's like I don't know what attachment it is, maybe like the helmet attachment, I don't know. I've got like loads of GoPro accessories that like came in a big set, but I've never used this one before. But basically I've just like strapped it around the like intertwining bit of the bird feeder, and so I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see the view of what it hopefully will get. So hopefully a bird will land on the bird feeder whilst it's recording and we will get some footage. I have no real idea if this is going to work. I am going to keep an eye on the GoPro from my kitchen window just in case it like falls off, or I don't know, somebody, well, you can't see it from the road now. I guess if it was stuck on the greenhouse you would have been able to see it more from the road, but now it's kind of hidden by the bird feeder, but I'm going to keep an eye on it anyway, and we will hopefully see what footage I get. Okay, so I have now hung up the the GoPro on the bird feeder is what I'm trying to say. It is like over there on the other side of the garden. I am now going to hang up these two bird nesting baskets. They're not boxes, are they? Nest things? I don't know, what would you call that? And I am thinking this hedge behind me is the perfect place to do it. I don't know how high they're meant to be, but who knows. We're just going to put them as high as possible and see what happens. I'll be able to keep an eye on them from the kitchen window, so if anything goes into them I should be able to see it if I place them right. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen to them. But I'm just going to put them down there anyway. So I've hung the first one here behind me. It's kind of basically in the bush at this point. I don't know if it'll be used. I don't know if it's too low down. It's kind of, I mean, who knows, but we're going to see what happens. Yeah, now to put the next one up. So I'm thinking this one should go in this hedge tree somewhere here, because you can hear the birds. There's one right there. So it's a bit of a different part of my garden. I mean, you can't really tell that from the video, but it's a different part of the garden to the last one. So I'm thinking somewhere here is best. Okay, so I have hung up the final thing, bird nest thingy. It is there, if you can see that. It's kind of more in the hedge than the last one is, so maybe it'll get used more. But I've got to go and do my zoom now, but I will catch up with you guys later when we look at the hopeful GoPro footage. Fingers crossed that works. Maybe I'll try a different place as well if that one doesn't work. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some good footage of some birds. So see you later. Everything I bought for the bird feeder and the like station and stuff, and oh, Luca's playing with a plant pot. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm gonna have to go stop him in a minute. But I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I have a few videos on the channel now, so you can go watch those. I will now have to go and deal with Luca playing with a plant pot.